Lion Estate. On this same day, there will be another Lion Estate at his residence, number 1, Akindano Avenue, Aramoko Ekiti, at 12 noon. Wake-keep is scheduled for this same day at the playground of St. Philip's Anglican Church, Ijowa Street, Aramoko Ekiti, at 5 p.m. Valedictory meeting of Progressive Wheelers Club will come up on Friday, July 11th at Fola Alade Civic Center, Aramoko Ekiti, at 10 a.m. Thereafter, there will be funeral service at St. Philip's Anglican Church, Aramoko Ekiti, at 11 a.m. Interment will take place at his residence immediately after the funeral service. Reception of guests is scheduled for Elizabeth Aladeloye Event Center, Ijero Road, Aramoko Ekiti. Chief Joseph Akintayo Oluwadare JP, the Saribi of Aramoko Kingdom. In life, we loved you dearly. In death, we love you still. In our hearts, you will hold a place no one else will ever feel. Announcer Akin Oluwadare Jr. for the family.
Hear my cry, hear my call, hold my hand, lest I fall. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me on.
Promo ti balẹ̀ gùn dẹ̀. Láti ọjọ́ Monday sí ọjọ́ Sátidé láago 7 alẹ́ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọmọ Nàìjíríà láǹfààní láti máa jàwọn ẹ̀bùn kàǹkàkàǹkà pẹ̀lú owó tó tó mílíọ̀nù 5 náírà lójoojúmọ́ àti owó tó tó mílíọ̀nù 10 ní gbogbo ọjọ́ Sátidé pẹ̀lú ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ẹ̀bùn owó rẹpẹtẹ míì. Ẹnikẹ́ni lórí rẹ̀ yìí lè kàn ó.
Ra owó ìpè lónìí kó sì jẹ ẹ̀bùn mílíọ̀nù rẹpẹtẹ. Àdéhùn àti àjọsọ wà ṣá o. Kàn sí www.mtn.ng fún àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́.
Royal Majesty Ọba Joseph Afọlábí Adéoyè JP Ìlúfẹ́mi lóyè kínní Ọba ní Kòsú àfikòsú Èkìtì. Ẹ kú oríire o. Kábíyèsí yóò máa ṣayẹyẹ ọjọ́ ìbí wọn níbi wọ́n ṣe pé ọmọ 100 ọdún láyé àti 60 ọdún lórí àpèrè àwọn baba ńlá rẹ̀. Ọjọ́ Ajé ọjọ́ keje ńlẹ̀tọ̀ yóò máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú interdenominational prayer láago 10 òwúrọ̀. Ọjọ́ Ìṣẹ́gun ọjọ́ kẹjọ láàrin aago 12 ọ̀sán sáago 6 ìrọ̀lẹ́. Lérè ìdárayá lóríṣiríṣi. Ọjọ́rú ọjọ́ kẹsàn-án ní gbàdúmọ̀ láago 8 sí aago 10 òwúrọ̀. Tó bá dọjọ́ Ọjọ́bọ̀ ọjọ́ kẹwàá láago 12 ọ̀sán làwọn olóyè yóò kórè adé láàfin. Ọjọ́ Jímọ̀ ọjọ́ 11 láago 1 ààbọ̀ lètò àdúrà yóò máa wáyé ní Central Mosque Pabambari ètò dọjọ́ 12 ọjọ́ Sátidé pẹ̀lẹ́tò ìsìndúpẹ́ Thanksgiving service ní Evans Anglican Church Ìkòsú Èkìtì bẹ̀rẹ̀ láago 11 òwúrọ̀. Gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì Bíọ́dún Àbáyọ̀mí Oyèbánjí lálejò pàtàkì ọjọ́ náà o. Orí adé ọjọ́ òun ni Israel Majesty Ọba Dr. Adékúnlé Adéagbo Òòrè tìlú Ọ̀tún Èkìtì. Olùgbàlejò ọjọ́ náà ni Honourable Akínláyọ̀ Davidson Kọ́láwọlé MHR. Kábíyèsí Ọba Afọlábí Adéoyè Ọba ní Kòsú lólùgbàlejò àgbà ọjọ́ náà. Ẹ kú oríire náà. Àwọn ọmọ ló ń kéde.
Happy birthday to TMTC is the option for pregnant woman with HIV. No go lose God, the baby can be HIV opportunity. TMTC is the option for the only option. Pregnant woman with HIV. The baby can be HIV.
Oh yes, a woman living with HIV can give birth to a HIV-free baby with the right care, treatment, and supports. All you need to do is go to the nearest health center and start your PMTCT services today. Our trained health workers are ready to care for you and your baby with love, respect, and confidentiality. So, what are you waiting for? Take the bold step now. PMTCT is free, it is safe, and could save a life. Early detection saves life. For more information and support, call us now on 6222. It is free. This message is brought to you by the National Agency for the Control of AIDS, NACA, with partnership from the National Orientation Agency.
Royal Foundation, developing capabilities, raising champions. It keeps getting better and bigger. 1 million naira cash prize plus textbooks are to be won at the 8th edition of the annual quiz competition of Adeniyi Royal Foundation Iloro Ekiti, coming up on Friday, 11th July 2025. Venue Iloro Town Hall and Civic Center, Iloro Ekiti. Time 10 a.m. Invited schools representatives are expected to be seated at 9:30 in the morning. Please be punctual. Adeniyi Royal Foundation, a self-sponsored non-governmental organization promoting academic excellence among the secondary school students in Ijero local government area of Ekiti State. Adeniyi Royal Foundation, developing capabilities, raising champions. ARF Planning and Organizing Committee. Announcer.
Temple of Holiness Ministry ń fi tìfẹ́tìfẹ́ ń pe gbogbo ènìyàn síbi ìsọjí ọlọ́jọ́ mẹ́ta kan tí ó lágbára tí a gbé kalẹ̀, a 3-day power revival tí àkòrí rẹ̀ ń jẹ́ the perilous time, ìgbà ewu ìgbà ewu ìgbà ewu.
Ọ̀rẹ́ sáré wá Jésù pé ọ́.
Wednesday 16 sí Friday 18 ní oṣù keje ọdún yìí ní ìsọjí ọ̀hún yóò wáyé níwájú òkè ìlàwẹ̀ hall Ẹlẹ́mọ street Ìyìn Èkìtì. Ẹ máa bọ̀ o gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ayé ń pọ́n lójú àti ẹ̀yin tí ó ń wojú Ọlọ́run fún ọmọ àti gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbáradì fún bíbọ̀ Jésù Olúwa lẹ́ẹ̀kejì ọ̀fẹ́ nígbàlà ẹ má ṣaláì wá gbogbo àwọn tí Ọlọ́run yóò máa lò nìwọ̀nyí Pastor Kedi Adesina JSO Ìgbárí Ìyìn PFN Siama Prophet Awolumate àti gbogbo àwọn ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run jàǹkànjàǹkàn yóò péjú síbi ìsọjí náà. Pastor Dr. E.O. Ajayi Living Fountain Onward Bible Church Ìyìn Èkìtì ní olùgbàlejò Temple of Holiness Ministry ní olùkéde.
jẹ́ ká fi ìlú àtòrin àfigbọ́lá fàlàrùkẹ́.
dókítà tó mi sìn ọ́ láì fálíkẹ́ síkẹ́ tí ọ̀nìyàn àtèrò kọ́ ló fẹ́ ṣàṣà ìsíbi ayẹyẹ àjọ̀dún ọdún Ifá 2025 èyí kà á bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́rẹ̀jọ́ ẹjọ́ karùndínlọ́gbọ̀n oṣù keje pẹ̀lú bíbọ Ifá bọ̀ gúnbọ̀ èṣù ọláwù ní déédé aago 4 ìrọ̀lẹ́ lólú ilé ìwòsàn ìbílẹ̀ kẹ́lọ́nà Nova Adébáyọ̀ Ládó Èkìtì ìjọ karùndínlọ́gbọ̀n láyẹyẹ ọdún Ifá àti pọ̀pọ̀ ṣèṣe ní Prosperous Hotel kẹ́lọ́nà Ìwòròkó Ládó Èkìtì ìjọ kẹtàdínlọ́gbọ̀n láyà gbóhùn Ifá èrè ọ̀nà àtọ̀pínlọ́ ìhàn àgbààgbà wo kẹ́yà ló kalẹ̀ lẹ́jọ́ ọ̀hún. àwẹ̀ mọ́mọ́bẹ ó lọ̀lọ́kọ́ ọmọ òṣòkò jìnnà tètè ké sí dókítà Ọláìfá ọmọràn lè jẹ̀lú Èkìtì sórí nọ́mbà 07062323050. àjọ̀dún Ifá ọlédèwẹ́rẹ́ tẹ̀rẹ̀múrìn aṣojú ẹ̀míra.
ọdún ní sápónrúwé ọdọọdún lè rùwá wà ọdún òní dún kámọ́rọ̀ mọ́bì lórí igbá èyí ló mú kí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ kábíyèsí His Royal Majesty ọba Joseph Afọlábí Adéoyè JP Oníkòsú ọ̀fọ̀ Ìkòsú Èkìtì bá fàsìkò yìí kéde ọjọ́ ìbí 100 ọdún tí bàbá ti lò láyé àti 60 ọdún tí wọ́n ti gorí àpèrè bàbá wọn.
orí adé lórí mi.
ọjọ́ Monday oṣù yìí ni interdenomination prayer ọjọ́ Tuesday ọjọ́ kẹjọ ní ayò ọlọ́pọ́n àti eré bọ́ọ̀lù àfẹsẹ̀gbá nígbàtí ìmọ́tótó àyíká yóò tẹ̀lé ní ọjọ́ kẹsàn-án tí àwọn ológun ìlú yóò máa ṣe bàbá kẹpẹ́ láàfin ọjọ́ Àlàmísì ni ijó àwọn ọbọ wákàkiri ìlú tí àwọn olóyè á sì lọ gbé ṣùbà orí adé láàfin ọjọ́ Sátidé ọjọ́ 12 oṣù yìí ní pabambari ọjọ́ ayẹyẹ gan bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní dédé aago 11 òwúrọ̀ tí a mọ̀ ní tí àwọn àlejò pàtàkì bíi His Excellency Bíọ́dún Àbáyọ̀mí the executive governor of Ekiti state orí adé ọjọ́ náà ni kábíyèsí ọba Dr. Adéagbo Oore ti ìlú Ọ̀tún Èkìtì olùgbàlejò ọjọ́ náà ni honourable Clio Davidson Kọ́láwọlé ọba Joseph Afọlábí Adéoyè JP àsọdúnmọ́dún ní sáwà àsọdúnmọ́dún àsọdòmórò ní sáwà àsọdòmórò ọmọ Olúkòsú àyìn ọmọ amúdàsílẹ̀ mógún ẹrun pani ọmọ olódò ara abẹnimẹmu ọmọ olódò ara ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ wọ́pọ̀ ọmọ akòkété lóko mẹ́dọ̀rìn jíjẹ́ lárí ọ̀pá gbogbo àwọn ọmọ àtọmọmọ bàbá ló sọ wípé kẹjẹjẹ ara wájú lọ.
ilé làbọ̀ sí ní ọkọ.
gbogbo ẹbí Ògúnyẹmí ládùúgbò Ìrọ̀nà nílùú Ọ̀yẹ́ Èkìtì ń kéde ètò ìsìnkú bàbá wa olóògbé Michael Òjó Ògúnyẹmí ọbalẹ́mọ àdúgbò Ìrọ̀nà nígbàyé wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ la tún kéde ìrántí ìyá wa olóògbé Abigail Àìná Ògúnyẹmí lẹ́ni tó fayé yìí sílẹ̀ lọ́dún 2002 kí ọba Èdùmàrè kó máa bá wa dẹlẹ̀ fún wọn àmín. báyìí lẹ́tọ̀ ìsìnkú bàbá wa olóògbé Michael Òjó Ògúnyẹmí yóò ṣe lọ ọjọ́ Thursday ọjọ́ 10 oṣù kejì ọdún yìí lẹ́tọ̀ àṣálẹ́ orin onígbàgbọ́ nílé wọn ládùúgbò Ìrọ̀nà nílùú Ọ̀yẹ́ Èkìtì bẹ̀rẹ̀ látago 3 ọ̀sán wàyí o tó bá dọjọ́ Friday ọjọ́ 11 oṣù keje lẹ́tọ̀ ìsìnkú ní All Saints Anglican Church Foye Road Ọ̀yẹ́ Èkìtì bẹ̀rẹ̀ látago 10 òwúrọ̀ lẹ́yìn tára bàbá ti wọ káàlẹ̀ sùn tán láyẹyẹ àtijọ́ ẹni ọmọ sí lóbímọ yóò máa gbéra sọ ní St Mary's Playing Ground Ọ̀yẹ́ Èkìtì bàbá wa Michael Òjó Ògúnyẹmí ẹ ti ṣayére ọ̀run ayẹyìn o súnrẹ́ o àbá ayẹyẹ ọmọ Ògún ilé Ìrọ̀nà Ògúnkété lọ́sẹ̀ méjì tòrọ̀nà ṣẹ̀rin ọmọ olókè ajì abẹnijẹun ọmọ òkòrògbà ẹ̀yìn kẹ́kọ́dídẹ lẹ́rìn ọmọ olóró ńbẹ́jẹ́ orókànmí rẹmọ lùgbàkó ṣàtìjínà súnrẹ́ o gbogbo ẹbí Ògúnyẹmí tàdúgbò Ìrọ̀nà nílùú Ọ̀yẹ́ Èkìtì ló ń kéde.
ọdọọdún ní sẹpẹ rúwé ọdọọdún lẹrù wà ń wà ọdún òwá ní ìjọ kámẹ́rọ̀ ọmọ òbí lórí àtẹ ọdún egígun 2025 tìlú Ìsáòyè Èkìtì wọlé dé wẹ́rẹ́ gbogbo ọmọ bíbí ìlú Ìsáòyè Èkìtì nílé lóko àtìlẹ́yìn odi ìbò alẹ́.
ṣàṣe ṣàwòrè àwọn ọdún ọ̀pẹ ìkẹmọ̀ ṣàṣe ṣàwòrè lápapọ̀.
lórúkọ Chief Joseph Sunday Ògìdì ọba ìsà ti ìlú Ìsáòyè Èkìtì alẹ́pẹ̀lẹ̀ ti ìlú Ìsáòyè Èkìtì ìlànà kéde ọdún egígun tìlú Ìsáòyè Èkìtì ti ọdún yìí lẹ́yìn tó máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní Tuesday ọjọ́ 8 oṣù keje ọdún tí a wà yìí gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ti mọ̀ wípé ọjọ́ 9 gbáko la fi ń ṣọdún eégún wa tọmọdé ilé àmọ́ rẹ̀ eégún jó tẹ́gbàlagbà ilé àmọ́ rẹ̀ eégún yọ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ìkìlọ̀ pàtàkì rèé o kí egígún má nọmọ ilé ìwé kí egígún má wọnú ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì tàbí mọ́sálásí torí pé ọdún egígún èyí á dún yàtọ̀ ọdún àyàbò àṣẹ jẹ́ Chief Joseph Sunday Ògìdì ọba ìsà ti ìlú Ìsáòyè Èkìtì alápínlẹ̀ tìlú Ìsáòyè Èkìtì àwọn ni wọ́n ń kéde lórúkọ gbogbo ọmọ bíbí ìlú Ìsáòyè Èkìtì nílẹ̀ lóko àti lẹ́yìn odi lápapọ̀.
Kéré o iṣẹ́ dé ọmọ aláṣẹ jẹ òwòrè ọmọ aláṣẹ là Odiyileka Foods Limited tí ó kalẹ̀ sí àdúgbò Ìjọpa ní ìlú Òsì Èkìtì lóní kí n fọ́n rere rẹ̀ wípé wọ́n fẹ́ kí àwọn ènìyàn kí ó kọ ìwé mò ń wáṣẹ́ sí àwọn àyè tí ó ṣí sílẹ̀ ní ilé iṣẹ́ wọn níbi tí wọ́n ti ń ṣe ìpèsè oúnjẹ bíi gààrí èlùbọ́ láfún àti fùfú pẹ̀lú àwọn oúnjẹ mìíràn. Pílà àwọn ni yóò máa bẹ ẹ̀gẹ́. Fráyà èyí ni àwọn tí yóò máa bá wọn dín gààrí pẹ̀lú àwọn alágbàtà lọ́kùnrin lóbìnrin sales boys and girls. Ó ti yá o ọ̀lẹ́ nìkan láyé ò gbà. À ń retí irúfẹ́ àwọn tí ó bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí èyíkéyìí lára iṣẹ́ wọ̀nyí kí wọ́n fi ìwé mò ń wáṣẹ́ application letter ṣọwọ́ sí iléeṣẹ́ Odiyileka Foods Limited Ìjọpa Street Òsì Èkìtì ní ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Ìdó Òsì. Owó oṣù pàápàá fi ni lọ́kàn balẹ̀ tàbí kí wọ́n pè sórí àwọn nọ́mbà wọ̀nyí 07033711017 tàbí kàn pé Dàpọ̀ sí orí 07066452832 pẹ̀lú Fẹ́mi sí 08064462786. Ẹni yára lògùn gbé o Odiyileka kórèdà sílẹ̀ Mohe Justice of Fọlákẹ́hìndé Fágbọyọ̀ Foundation ní olùkéde.
Brand new from Airtel.
I'm living in my lane, happy every day. Things are not the same, oh no. Now I chop from a buffet, unlimited buffet. Why are not they fear? Cause I know it's more than enough for me. Ocean of feet finish, highway no get me meet. I have all I need. Airtel Unlimited. Airtel Unlimited.
To enjoy unlimited data on your devices, visit airtel.com.ng/HBB.
Airtel Unlimited. Airtel Unlimited.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
This is to inform all civil society organizations in the state, traditional institutions, House of Assembly members, political parties, women organizations, religious organizations, youth organizations, workers' unions, academic communities, and the general public that the House of Representatives Committee on Constitutional Review is organizing zonal constitutional review public hearing at the Southwest Akure Center B, covering Ondo, Osun, and Ekiti states. The public hearing is to hold between Friday 18th to Sunday 28th July 2025 at Akure, Ondo State. To this end, the Office of the Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Mr. Dayo Akpata is hereby requesting all stakeholders to submit memoranda on suggested areas to be amended in the Constitution towards having a state position paper to be presented at the said public hearing. The memoranda must be submitted to the Office of the Solicitor General and Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Justice, Ekiti State, New Secretariat at Ekiti, Ekiti State on or before Wednesday, 9th July 2025. Sunday Bamije Esquire, Solicitor General and Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Justice at Ekiti,
What
Ekiti
you're
State.
about to taste is so hot, it's got basket mouth singing.
Mini Niger Pepe flavor. Yeah. Mini Niger Pepe flavor. Chris. Heat.
Nothing brings the heat like the bold taste of Mini Me Noodles Niger Pepper Flavor. Try it today and see for yourself. Mini Me Noodles Niger Pepper Flavor. Slurp it like it's hot.
Oyè ọdún tá a bá lò láyé kọ́ ló jà jù bí kò ṣe ohun àgbélé ayé ṣe. Olóyè Joseph Akíntayọ̀ Olúwadáre JP Sàrìbí ti ìlú Arámọkọ Èkìtì lọ ńlẹ̀ yìí ojúro ni yéyé. Ọjọ́ Wednesday ọjọ́ 9 oṣù keje la ó ṣe ìsìn orin onígbàgbọ́ fún olóògbé ní Damlek Event Center lọ́nà Housing Adó Èkìtì láago 4 ìrọ̀lẹ́. Òkú yóò wà ní títẹ́ nínú ilé rẹ̀ tó wà ní number 1 Akíndánà Avenue Alákọ̀wé Quarters Arámọkọ Èkìtì láago 12 ọ̀sán gan. Tó bá wá di ìrọ̀lẹ́ ọjọ́ kan náà la ó ṣe ìsìn àṣálẹ́ orin onígbàgbọ́ ní orí pápá ìṣeré St Philip's Anglican Church àdúgbò Ìjọwá ní ìlú Arámọkọ Èkìtì bẹ̀rẹ̀ látàgo 5 ìrọ̀lẹ́. Friday ọjọ́ 11 oṣù keje ọdún 2025 la ó ṣe ìsìn ìdágbére fún òkú ní St Philip's Anglican Church àdúgbò Ìjọwá nílùú Arámọkọ Èkìtì bẹ̀rẹ̀ látàgo 11 ìyálẹ̀ta. Ẹ ṣeun ẹ kú ìdìde pẹ̀lú ìgbàlejò ni ó wá sọ̀kalẹ̀ ní gbọ̀ngàn ńlá Elizabeth Aládélóyè tó wà ní pópónà Ìjẹ̀rò nílùú Arámọkọ Èkìtì.
Òbírò ọmọ akin ọmọ arógun bẹ́ẹ̀rẹ̀ sí àwòkàn Sàrìbí orí bí onífẹ̀pínlẹ̀ igi lumọ ni ológbò sẹ́rẹ̀ gàgà gúrù àti ọ̀rọ̀ kọ̀ yọ̀dà.
Sàrìbí tìlú Arámọkọ Èkìtì o ó dàárọ̀ o Akin Olúwadáre Junior ló ń ké.
Every day when my children return from school, I don't recognize them. Hello, do I know you?
It's us, Mommy.
But these dirty, sweaty uniforms and socks were clean in the morning. Everything don't transform. I understand though. School is hectic. It takes energy to come home this transformed. So I make sure they have some nutritious Milo at breakfast.
Your kids need nourishing energy. Give them Milo at breakfast. It has nutrients that support energy release to help them get the most out of their day. Milo, energy to go further.
Nígbà tí o bá jẹ oúnjẹ àárọ̀ rẹ pẹ̀lú Peak Dairy Creamer tuntun, ó túmọ̀ sí pé wàá yó dáadáa. Yíyó tó yó á jẹ́ kí iṣẹ́ òòjọ́ rẹ dára. Tí iṣẹ́ òwúrọ̀ rẹ bá sì dára, ó túmọ̀ sí pé ọjọ́ rẹ máa lọ dáadáa.
Ọ̀gá, ṣé nǹkan kan náà ni pẹ̀lú Peak Dairy Creamer tuntun yìí pẹ̀lú Peak Full Cream?
Rárá o, Peak Dairy Creamer ó ní wàrà nínú, ó sì dáa fún tíì àti kọfí nìkan. Ṣùgbọ́n Peak Full Cream ní ọ̀pọ̀ wàrà láti ara màálù. Tọ́ adùn oúnjẹ àárọ̀ wò pẹ̀lú Peak Dairy Creamer tuntun ní $120.
Peak. Reach for your peak.
What you're about to taste is so hot, it's got basket mouth singing.
Mini Niger pepper flavor. Yeah. Mini Niger pepper flavor. Chris. Heat.
Nothing brings the heat like the bold taste of Mini-Me Noodles Niger Pepper Flavor. Try it today and see for yourself. Mini-Me Noodles Niger Pepper Flavor. Slurp it like it's hot.
promo ti balẹ̀ gúdẹ̀. láti ọjọ́ Monday sí ọjọ́ Sátidé láago 7 alẹ́ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọmọ Nàìjíríà láǹfààní láti máa jàwọn ẹ̀bùn kàǹkàkàǹkà pẹ̀lú owó tó tó mílíọ̀nù 5 náírà lójoojúmọ́ àti owó tó tó mílíọ̀nù 10 ní gbogbo ọjọ́ Sátidé pẹ̀lú ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ẹ̀bùn owó rẹpẹtẹ míì ẹnikẹ́ni lórí rẹ̀ yìí lè kàn ó.
ra owó ìpè lónìí kó sì jẹ ẹ̀bùn mílíọ̀nù rẹpẹtẹ àdéhùn àti àjọsọ wà ṣá o kàn sí www.mtn.ng fún àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́.
Mr. Teacher, please what happens when children come to school? How is it that they leave home very neat and return looking so different?
Non-stop action, ma. All the learning and sports burn energy. So those sweat stains, dirty uniforms and shoes, they show that your kid has been very active.
Now, wow.
Your kids need nourishing energy. Give them Milo at breakfast. It has nutrients that support energy release to help them get the most out of their day. Milo, energy to go further.
What you're about to taste is so hot, it's got basket mouth singing.
Mini Niger pepper flavor. Yeah. Mini Niger pepper flavor. Chris. Heat.
Nothing brings the heat like the bold taste of Mini-Me Noodles Niger Pepper Flavor. Try it today and see for yourself. Mini-Me Noodles Niger Pepper Flavor. Slurp it like it's hot.
On 91.5 FM.
Èkìtì FM ṣètò alárinrin. Listen to it, it's a better station. Ètò oríṣiríṣi la ní sẹ́, radio station everybody dìbò fún iṣẹ́ rere tẹ́ ń ṣe. News entertainment àwọn ló ń dá lára o. Sport education àwọn ló ń dá lára o. Agbẹ́ni lárugẹ àwọn ló ń dá lára o. Akúnkọ́ni lọ́gbọ́n àwọn ló ń dá lára o. Akúnlani lóye àwọn ló ń dá lára o. Ọ̀rọ̀ ìyanjú àwọn ló ń dá lára o. Káṣe ìpolówó àwọn ló ń dá lára o. Ayé owó gbá àwọn ló ń dá lára o. 91.5 àwọn ṣáàlà lára yẹn. Ètò bàbá ètò àwọn ṣáàlà lára yẹn. Fílẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ àrólé Jésù ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Dúpẹ́ mo gbóyìn àjọ ń rìn àjọ bẹ̀ láṣẹ tiẹ̀ ló lè o sótán. Báṣọ ni gbogbo wa jọ ń wọ̀ àjọ bẹ̀ láṣẹ tiẹ̀ ló lè oyin. Good morning sir, àdúgbò mọ̀ wáyé mọ́. Good morning ma, àdúgbò mọ̀ wáyé mọ́. Good morning sir, àdúgbò mọ̀ wáyé mọ́. Máa yára ju bàtà ṣe bẹ́sẹ̀ ní gbogbo wa fi túlẹ̀ àjọ bẹ̀ láṣẹ ìyẹn ló lè o. Good morning sir, àdúgbò mọ̀ wáyé mọ́. Good morning ma, àdúgbò mọ̀ wáyé mọ́. Good morning sir, àdúgbò mọ̀ wáyé mọ́.
Entertainment on 91.5 FM.
sàmì àṣẹ ẹ jẹ́ ká tẹ́wọ́ àdúrà. ìbò wúrà láwà ọba jẹ́ ká lẹ́sàn ni jẹ́ ká lẹ́sàn wá o bàbá jẹ́ ká yẹyẹ wá.
Ekiti FM 91.5.
From Ekiti FM 91.5, the time is 6:30. Good morning. I'm glad to have you join us on the Daybreak News. I am Sunday Daramola. First, the main point. New Chief Judge in Ekiti, Ogumoye, promises to uphold rule of law, promote transparency. ASU directs members to begin nationwide strike. Nigerian Meteorological Agency issues flood alert in 20 states for July. US revokes terrorist designation for Syrian president's former group. The Ekiti State Governor, Mr. Biodun Oyebanji, has charged the judiciary to continue to be guided by the Constitution and dictates of the law without sentiment, fear, or favor. Oyebanji gave the charge during the swearing-in of Justice Lekan Ogumoye as the 6th Chief Judge of the state. BSCS reporter Toba Babalola has more.
Governor Oyebanji described the judiciary as the most sacred, conservative, and a political arm of government, hence the need to uphold justice at all times, not minding the status, gender, or circumstances. When congratulating Justice Ogumoye on his elevation, the governor noted that the position was not a mere title but a sacred trust, as the judiciary remains the last hope of the common man. He charged Justice Ogumoye to let courage and integrity be his watchword.
Your Lordship, history will judge you, not that the accolades you receive today, but the legacy you leave behind after your third date. In this position, courage and integrity must be your constant companions. Let it be said in years to come that under your leadership, the judiciary of the state reached a higher standard, one that ensures justice for all.
Governor Oyebanji observed that more efforts must be put in place to raise the bar and ensure prompt and efficient justice delivery that aligns with the global standards. He promised that his government would continue to support judicial reforms, provide needed resources for improved infrastructure, and improve the initiative that will enhance the justice delivery across the state.
We give you full support and cooperation to the judiciary. I am sure that the cooperation of all stakeholders and judiciary will make more progress and all challenges will be tackled head on. As we move forward, let us all, both the executive and legislative and judiciary and the citizen, work together in the spirit of mutual respect and shared purpose to build an entity where justice is not only done but is seen to be done.
The Chief Judge, Justice Ogunboye, in his remarks, thanked Governor Oyebanji for the opportunity given him to serve in full capacity and promised to uphold the rule of law, focus on building the integrity of the judiciary that is well accountable, transparent, effective and efficient through a digitalized operational system.
As we all know, lack of transparency breeds lack of trust. Once a decision is corrupt, it compromises integrity. So our focus is to ensure that we have a judiciary that is transparent and corrupt-free.
Oath of allegiance and judicial oath had earlier been taken by the Chief Judge. Justice Ogunboye, an indigene of Omo-Ekiti, was appointed as acting Chief Judge of the state in November 2024 and served in that capacity until his appointment as a substantive Chief Judge of the state. Toba Babalola reporting.
The state government says that it will continue to promote waste management practices. The technical advisor to the governor on EGIS and land management, Mr. Olusomi Akintobi, made a statement at the Stakeholders Forum in Ado-Ekiti. BSCS reporter Toba Babalola again completes the story.
The forum was at the instance of Governor Biodun Oyebanji's approach to the United Nations Habitat, which necessitated a data survey for Ado Metropolis as a case study on waste collection, dump sites, recovery facilities to engender development. The technical advisor, EGIS and land management, Mr. Akintobi, said the forum was part of government's move to validate the results phantom through a wise city survey on how municipal waste was being treated from the collection points to the disposal points. According to him, data were collected from about 90 households, recovery facilities and dump sites in the capital city, with statistics of collected and uncollected wastes identified and recommendations made.
30% of our waste does not get to the dump site. So where are they? If they are not where they are supposed to, they are somewhere, maybe in the drains, in the river. You know, this is one of the problems. Another problem that is identified is that we have much of film plastic. Those plastic is a problem, because if you even go to the dump sites, you see heaps of them. And why is it like that? It's because there's no market.
Also, the technical advisor to the governor on green economy and ecological matters, Dr. Akinyemi Akinyugba, explained that Governor Oyebanji's data-centric approach was to reorganize the waste management sector for optimal service delivery. He explained that about 206 municipal tons of waste were being generated in Ado-Ekiti and suburbs, with half of kilogram of waste being generated per person in a day.
One of the strengths of that project was trying to reorganize the waste sector. If you understand the way the waste sector works, you understand that waste is just not a problem of going to people's houses and facilities and collecting rubbish. There's a lot of urban development issues that impact on waste collection. So if we are trying to solve urban development problems, you need to also think about the things that arise from urban development, one of which is waste management.
Mr. Akinyugba called on residents to support Governor Oyebanji's drive at ensuring a clean, safe and hygienic environment with attitudinal change in waste disposal to prevent flooding and epidemics. The Director General, State Waste Management Authority, Mr. Olasukomi Onikbede, enumerated Governor Oyebanji's intervention in the waste management sector to ensure a safer environment and stressed that the database would attract investment donors, especially waste recyclers, to the state. Toba Babalola reporting.
Leaders of the All Progressives Congress APC in Ekiti State have called on women in the party to be united and restrict desperate politicians ahead of next year's governorship election. The APC female leaders made the recall during the party's mobilization tour to Ayekire, Ekiti East, Emure and Iseorun local government areas of the state. PSS reporter Adedayo Adeleye has the details.
The mobilization tour organized by the State First Lady Dr. Olayemi Abiodun Oyebanji was to mobilize women for her husband ahead of the 2026 poll. Addressing the women at all the designated venues in Ode, Omo, Emure and Isekite, the State Deputy Governor Okinlu Amunisa Afuye appealed to the women to resist those she branded as money bag politicians willing to deploy monetary power to secure the party's ticket. She urged them to remain steadfast in their support for Governor Biodun Oyebanji, who has been committed to gender promotion by appointing women to strategic positions.
Registration wà ńbẹ̀ wọ́n ti bá yín sọ àbí wọ́n bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ primary inú ìṣọ̀kan ni o táì bá ti kẹ ìrámù ẹlẹ́nu ọ̀rọ̀ tó bá láwọn tó ń gbówó gba tẹ̀lifílẹ̀ lágbàá lọ́wọ́.
Also speaking, the chairperson APC Elders Council Women's Wing, Mrs. Runke Okusanya, charged the women to reciprocate Governor Oyebanji's gender balancing through massive votes in 2026. The former APC state women leader said they should remain steadfast in their support for the governor, assuring them that their interests shall be protected.
Governor Abiodun Abayomi Oyebanji has done the party proud. He has kept to his promises. He has kept to his 6-point agenda for development in the state. I'm just appealing to all our women because we are the larger population, the women folk, and I'm saying to them, choose right.
Also, the secretary to the state government, Professor Abibat Adubiaro, and the special advisor to the governor on political matters, Chief Jide Awe, charged the women to be fair to the returnees and defectors to the party. They also appealed to them to participate in the continuous voter registration exercise by the Independent National Electoral Commission.
Sensitize them about the coming up of the primary election, and we still want them to stand on their feet and they all come out en masse to return Governor Biodun Abayomi Oyebanji back to the governor's office.
Seeing the women in their numbers across the state so that they are ready and they are in tune with the program of the party and that of the government.
APC women leaders at all the council areas visited, including Mrs. Kende Kayode and Rachel Ademiloye, declared total support for Governor Oyebanji. Adedayo Adele reporting.
Teachers have been called upon to partake in the forthcoming continuous voters registration exercise towards giving their total support for Governor Biodun Oyebanji during the 2026 governorship election. The chairman of the State Universal Basic Education Board, Professor Femi Akinwumi, made a call during the Ikole Local Government Teachers Endorsement Program for the continuity agenda of Governor Biodun Oyebanji, held at Ikole Local Government Secretariat, Ikole Ekiti. BSS reporter Bukola Debukola completes the story.
The teachers who trooped out from every town in the area moved around Ikole to propagate the good work of Governor Oyebanji to residents.
We are decided to follow our nobody back.
Professor Akinwumi, who was supported by SUBEB commissioners Dr. Funke Fajobi and Dr. Kayode Adeoye, emphasized the need for them to support the continuity agenda for more dividends of democracy.
There is an overwhelming support for our Excellency, the Governor of Ekiti State, Governor Abayomi Oyebanji. Everybody loves him, and they want him to continue till 2030. That's the reason why you have seen this normal camp.
Addressing the gathering, the local government education administrator, Dr. Olufemi Akande, Nigerian Union of Teachers Chairman, Mrs. Iyabode Arosho, our optional counterpart, Mrs. Olanike Allah, commended the governor's good work in the education sector, which necessitated their endorsement.
We are having ours in the Ikole local government area today, not because we have decided to follow suit, but out of a total conviction that power is actually worth having this opportunity to run the affairs of the state for the second time.
We appreciate our able governor that is doing wonderfully well for us. And on that note, we have gathered to say bow for second time.
We recognize and appreciate the efforts of the state government and Super Ekiti State in advancing education through the provision of teaching resources, infrastructural development, and initiatives aimed at improving learning outcomes.
There were goodwill messages from the chairman of Ikole local government, Mr. Bayo Omojola, and Kajola local council development area, Chief Ojo Adebayo, at the event.
Apart from teachers, other people that are at home that are not here are benefiting from BAO, and we should support him for second term.
The endorsement procedure was led by Mr. Tony Omotosho, while the motion was moved by Dr. Akande and supported by Mr. Dele Ekmilaye and rounded off by the SUBEB chairman.
I want to support the motion being discussed in the House that Governor Biodun Abayomi Oyebanji should continue his tenure till year 2030. If you are here, you want Governor Biodun Abayomi Oyebanji to continue till 2030. Say ah!
They promised to mobilize more support for Oyebanji government. Bukola Adebukola reporting.
Guests on the broadcasting service of Ekiti State Current Affairs program, Issues in the News, have expressed optimism that the formation of a coalition by the opposition politicians in the country will further strengthen democracy. A former governorship candidate of a political party in the state, Mr. Ifedayo Yaniwura, and the spokesperson, PDP Caretaker Committee, Mr. Jackson Adebayo, who made a statement, said that the coming together of the politicians would ensure a formidable opposition. The duo noted that democracy thrived when there is a credible opposition who could put the ruling party on its toes. They charged Nigerians to remain hopeful as better days are yet to come. In the meantime, 3 aggrieved members of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, have approached the Federal High Court in Abuja, asking it to sack the Senator David Mark-led interim leadership of the party. The plaintiffs, Adeyemi Emmanuel, Ayodeji Victor, and Aruna Ismaila, further challenged the membership of Senator Mark and others who were appointed as interim leaders of the party. They prayed the court to, among other things, determine whether the purported handover of the party leadership structure to individuals involved in a merger was not a direct violation of a subsisting judgment. The Association of Landlords and Residents of Oba Adejugbe and Akintayo Street, GRA in Ado-Ekiti, have lauded the development stride of a member of the House of Representatives, Mr. Olushola Fatoba. The chairman of the association, Chief Ojo Adeoya, and the secretary, Mr. Jelili Alaka, commended the recent distribution and installation of solar-powered street lights in the area. The duo acknowledged the philanthropic gesture of the lawmaker, describing it as unprecedented in the history of the street. They noted that installation of street lights had improved the security of the area. Another resident